sets it on one side. You see him begins. He lays 3 pounds on there and he says, it's still not enough. Weighs half a pound. You can see it almost balances out. And he's like, well, it is not quite 4 pounds, but it is close. It may have dried a little bit, a touch. Some of the moisture may have left during your travels. But 4 pounds at 5 gold apiece for each individual per pound. So he gives you each 20 gold pieces.
No way.
Fury just has a look of pure delight on his face.
We left Zoran back at the...
Oh, well, the goat seems to have chippered up your mood.
This is the happiest I've ever seen him.
Scowls again.
Oh, never mind.
Well.
I flick you once, I still owed you one. Oh.
Zoran's back at the temple of the temperate
soul.
Temperate soul.
I'll have to go and go visit the Great Hearth and see if I can have a discussion with him to figure out what happened. Anyways, well, you 5 are here. I was wondering if I could employ you for a personal service of mine.
I feel like Ash is the one you need to talk to.
Yeah, she's actually taking up all of those things.
Not escort
What are you
services.
talking about?
That is not what I'm looking for.
Oh.
I don't understand.
You don't ever understand.
I have a job that I was going to request the 5 of you to embark upon for me. It is not for the Mystical Canyon, but I will create a contract here. But it is a little bit more of a. It bears more reward than the other one, and you can split it up among yourselves how you see fit. But it does carry a little bit more danger with it. But it is up to you if you'd be willing to go and do so.
I'm in. What is it?
Well, maybe we should figure out what it is.
Like
what if he says we're fighting a dragon?
A lot, but
I'm in. It doesn't mean you have to go.
What sort of
I'm in.
I'm hear me.
Okay. Well, there has been a report from the Mystical Canyon. Now, I have my own reasons that I am going about in wanting this. I'm currently trying to advance in the guild, but in order to do so, we must produce or procure some new magical essence or create a new potion of some sort or prove ourselves in our magical abilities. There is a creature that is said to be wandering just to the southeast of the Spritewind Forest, not of this plain. Reports from several individuals that have been traveling, and they try to stay clear of it, but it has been burning some of the woods, some of the forest, but attacking indiscriminately. There are 2 of them. Not of this realm. They're fiendish in nature. I do not know if any of you have heard of them, but they're hellhounds. These hellhounds are known to have a magical essence, a magical property to them that allows them to breathe hellfire. Now, I myself am able to cast some basic magic of a similar sort that produces a flame and a torrent out from myself that can engulf enemies or be used as a way of defending myself and protection. These creatures bear in them the hellfire, which is more potent. It is more powerful. If I could have you and employ your services in collecting this for me, the essence from them, I might be able to produce it as a potion or understand its mechanics to better produce a spell that I'd be able to use. If I was able to do this, I would be able to advance, but I am not able to do it on my own. So, I was wondering if I could hire you to go retrieve these for me.
No,
what are you going to use that for, though?
To advance in the guild.
But are you going to, use it to hurt more people, or,
No.
The guilds don't hurt people.
But...
They send people out on missions like the one we just went on.
But don't you think that, collecting essence from something like a hellhound...
I think he means poo. Same as the guano, the bad guano essence of hellhound.
What do you mean by essence?
So, I wanted to do a history check, and I got 19 total for hellhounds.
It would be more of a arcana check.
Should I use the same roll? Still 19 that I did there. I can reroll.
Yeah, go and reroll.
It's Still 19.
Still 19. You've heard of fiendish-like creatures, but it's not that's not necessarily what your studies were about. That you haven't really, it's not really in your realm of knowledge. But the reward for this is to be divided amongst yourselves however you see fit. It is 250 gold pieces.
Alright, that sounds like
It bears considerable risk. These creatures are dangerous, and they can produce flame that can melt steel.
What exactly do you mean by essence? Are you wanting us to bring back?
I do not know. And that is the other part of why this is a risky endeavor. I am not too sure, but it requires someone that is willing to examine and try to understand, and if you can pull some essence. I assume that if the fire comes from some internal source, that it might be housed near the throat or the belly. So, I'm not sure if one even exists. I do not know, but there are creatures that have... I've studied about behirs. They are large, dragon-like creatures. Serpentine creatures, but not dragons. They hate dragons. But anyways, they have a gland that produces a magical essence in their throat. And so I didn't know if it was something similar. But if you do this for me, that would be... I would like to hire you for your services, if you'd be willing to do so.
What direction?
To the southeast of the Spritewind Forest. It's about...
I've been wanting to go to this.
Spritewind is only about a day, maybe less if you travel quickly to...
If we go, could we make a side trip?
No.
I'm not asking you. You always say no to everything.
Who are you asking?
Everybody but you.
Where do you want to go?
The Spritewind Forest. It sounds very interesting.
Isn't that where we're going?
Well, it's part of it. It's not like the goal, but like it's part of where we're going.
We're not actually going to there, going southeast.
So we could also
More
go
of in
there.
the wild and expanse area? Is that where we would be heading?
Yes, the Within Expanse, yes.
Wild and expanse.
I would really appreciate it as a side trip.
How do you feel about this? I mean, is this something we need to do? Is this... I mean, the money would be nice, but...
Well, we're not going towards any town where we could talk to people.
I mean, if we keep getting favors done, we might be able to request favors from them.
That's true.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but are you up to fighting hellhounds?
Sounds pretty intense.
I mean, I don't... We'll walk away from the group,
Right,
out of earshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to still try to hear regardless.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure we can handle it, but on the off chance that we're not up to it, what's our backup plan? Do we get the heck out of there and leave them, or what do we do?
Do any of us hear this or not?
No, they stepped far enough away that they're trying to be discreet.
We could leave anyone but Ash.
Really? I mean, sure, yeah. It'll be fun. I mean, worst case scenario, things get going bad, people die on missions. It happens. We'll get out of there.
They'll only die if it's their time.
It's true. I like the way you think.
In my time.
All right. Don't worry. Your leader has decided that he will take this mission with you to lead you on another dangerous quest.
And we can go to the Spritewind Forest,
Wait.
right?
I overheard his talk for the first mission about leaving us if things got dangerous, didn't I?
Yes.
But not the second one.
You only heard him talk about putting Trin, the shiny one, in front.
I just put the shiny one in front.
So not leaving, just
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Basically, use her as a human shield was my goal. So, when do we leave?
Well, the most recent report came while I was on my way in. There was an individual making their way back. But if you're willing to take this, I understand. If not, I will seek out employment at the Mystic Arcanium. It may hinder my chances of advancing, but If you're not willing to do so, if you're willing to do so, like I said, this is a private venture that I am
what the
asking
heck?
for all of you to do. But
This is
I would only feel comfortable in the hiring of all of you. It is anyone less, and I do not fear. I fear that you would not make it out alive, and I would not see any of you again.
So dramatic.
I don't have. Sorry.
He's been eating feathers.
I don't have much to lose. I'm in.
They got 20 gold to lose,
That we could pick up.
right?
How is that a lot to you?
It's a lot
That
to
is a
most
lot
people,
of
I think.
money.
Didn't you just win 50 in one night, along with 20?
I kind of spent some of that already, but it's fine.
And this is 250,
Split.
so 50 more. That must be a lot.
It is. It's going to be very dangerous. Are you sure you're up to this?
Are you sure you are?
That's exactly what I was going to
I
ask.
will lead you into this fray. Don't
Not
you worry about
going
that.
if he's the declared
I want
leader.
to kind of be like trying to persuade them to go. Prove it. Like,
No, I'm going.
It's more the role playing is what I'm letting be the persuasion.
that's what.
Yeah.
Didn't know if it was coming through.
No, I know. I was just saying, like, that's why I wasn't having.
Do you need
didn't make
to
any noise.
check in with any clients or anything, or
What are you talking about?
am I missing this? Did I misunderstand the other? I mean, you said.
To be clear, I'm not going if you're leading this.
What does he mean, clients? We can say-
Well, I mean,
I don't necessarily know if there needs to be.
I think he
I
means
believe that
like-
I'm the leader. If we need
Oh,
to
you
discuss
coming too?
that- No, I'm not
He's like a
going.
friend.
I'm saying that I am the leader
Yeah.
and hiring
Well,
you to do so.
well,
Whoever
okay.
decides to
Yeah.
walk first, that's up to you. Doesn't matter. But
I
It
accept
does
you
matter
on this mission.
because it does matter who's going to decide what we do, just like last time.
well, who led last time?
This guy
Well,
worked
he
out
was-
well, didn't it?
If you were successful in your ventures, what's to stop him from leading this time? If you want him to be a leader,
Don't trust him.
if you choose to be the leader, if she chooses to be the leader, if she does, if
He's
the
very
quiet
good
one
at
does.
talking to people. At the very least, he could just like say hello to everybody.
You know what?
for us.
I will be the bigger man, and I'll let the shiny one lead this mission if she'd like.
Not
Would
saying-
you like to be the leader?
I do think.
Would you like to bear the responsibility of all of these lives on your conscience? That if they fall, it is on you to sleep at night, knowing it was your fault.
Wouldn't it also be your fault that you let her lead?
No, I'm stepping aside and allowing her to take her chance in the spotlight.
You can
Showcase.
totally do it.
But
You
Rin.
might
I
know
believe in you.
that if you led, maybe we would survive.
And that would be on her conscience as well, knowing the superior leader would have caused a better
I'm
outcome.
honestly not sure I can even stand to be on another mission with him.
Did you like riding in the cart?
Yeah, we've got Skittles.
I love Skittles so much.
No, I mean out of game, like she's so like put off by him, like I don't because of like her stuff that you know.
Can I pull you aside for a moment? Look, I know last night didn't work out the way you thought it would between us, and I don't want that to be awkward going into this mission.
Way worse.
Look, I just don't feel that way for you, and it's nothing against you. It's just I have a different type, and
I'm gonna hit
I
him
hope we can move past
hard.
this.
Make an attack roll.
22.
You
Roll a d4
have a
for
14
damage.
armor class.
I mean, I do have my swords in my hand.
Yeah, but you don't
attacking
have your
with
sword pulled out.
And just D4.
D4 as you're punching him, plus your strength modifier.
Oh, 6.
So, whack! You just see Sigil.
Don't worry, we worked it out. She's
Oh.
coming.
I hit him again.
Okay, make another attack.
Do you think this is okay?
Oh, that one misses.
12.
I mean,
I want to walk. I want to walk over like, you know, you can do that a lot more if you accept the mission.
I'm going to cure wounds on myself too. So
Okay. the blood.
She hates him.
He's
so
just smiling
much.
at you.
Like so much. Like I don't
Because
even think
he's
that
like
she-
this tall too. He's like.
I want her to go. I'm just telling you, if I'm gonna be true to her character, like I really don't think she wants to go. Like with him.
But will she go because Ashes wants
She
to
might
go?
go. Ash wants to go.
Ash wants to go.
Don't you?
Ain't gonna-
Weren't you the
I
one
couldn't make
that?
it easy on you.
Why did you
Oh, I
accept
know.
so readily in the first place, though? Before even hearing the mission. Does that not
You want
play a
that
role
gold,
anymore?
don't you?
Are you gonna let him stop you from
She's
your
gonna
goal?
lose her cool for just a quick second, and like I can't do it very well in character, but she's gonna like snarl and be like, "None of your damn business," and like walk away. Fine, I'll do it. And then she's like livid.
Okay.
So we're all in agreement.
Okay, like you
You're
don't
so
have
good
to
at making
talk
friends.
to the
She's
little
I think
walked
I
out
just
of
need
it.
a
She's
new
walked out.
character. I don't think that she's gonna be able to handle this.
She's growing on me, actually.
Is that sure?
Yeah. I think I'm growing on her, too.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Fungus.
Yeah.
The what?
Nothing.
All right. Okay. Well.
I want to get some more water.
Okay. Upon successful completion, he begins writing out a contract and says, upon successful completion of procuring and items of these two beasts, and which allow for the advancement of one Gregory Tybbalds, 250 gold upon completion.
Can we put, before we all sign this, that it will be distributed equally among the surviving members?
Of course.
I just want the signature. I don't want people trying to, get greedy.
So, one more
That's a
time.
good idea.
Upon completion in the procural,
Curial?
procuring
I think it's
of
called
procuring of the
Okay.
items necessary for the advancement of Gregory Tybbalds, 250 gold upon completion.
Split
Why do
evenly
you
among
keep
surviving
saying in the
members.
advancement of Gregory Tybalt?
Well, that's who I am.
That's the whole reason we're doing this.
Yes.
We're only doing that for him?
He's hiring us and paying us a lot of money.
It's a lot of work to do for one person, don't you think?
It's a lot of money.
Don't you want to
But
go
we're
to the Sprite Forest?
I do, but like if we're sharing it all, how much is that? How many people are there?
We each get 50.
We would each get 50 gold.
If you
But
survive.
we're also
That
taking
is
you
pretty good.
on an escorted trip to the Sprite Forest.
Escort. See, I heard it again. I know what's going on here.
What do you keep saying? I don't understand.
All right, so we are in
Cast
agreement.
one person again.
I will sign my name here at the bottom. Signs it.
I'll sign it very large.
Signs it. Sign it, and then
It's just
we will need to get
half
Trin.
signature.
Can someone get Trin, please? Because you've left.
I'll
Trin!
do it.
No,
I
I
think-
can get her.
Oh, thanks.
All right,
Just
so you
eat
go
your
outside.
dove.
Duh.
I wish I had dove chocolate.
Can I actually have one of those? It's pretty good right now.
This is
All
like
right,
my
so you go out and you look for Trin. Ash.
Yes.
Okay.
the salt makes.
Where are you at,
The best.
Trin?
I mean, I didn't go very far.
Hey, you okay? You good? You look a little not good.
Fine.
Are you mad at the short person? Why?
More indifferent. I don't know. Out of game. Out of game. I don't know how to say that.
Is it because he was flirting with people and he's supposed to be married to Enid?
It's I think that
Fury's ears
married.
perk up.
You're not. They're outside.
Oh, I thought they just went.
No, there's something.
Darn.
Because that is really frustrating. I understand that, like,
They're
completely.
fear further.
I just don't trust him.
Why not?
I think last time did I do a roll? Can you remind me? I think I did a roll and I knew that he was lying.
It's up to you.
Okay, well anyway, I don't trust him.
Well, if you don't
yeah.
trust him, then I don't trust him because I trust you. But like, I really need that money.
I agree, and I want to go, and I want to get the money, but I just don't trust him.
So what if we go and get the money and then don't trust him together?
I can do that,
Okay.
but don't trust that he's gonna have it back. I don't believe a word out of his mouth.
So like when he says stuff, I'll just look at you and then you can like give me a look that like if I don't
Yeah.
trust him, like you just like wink with your left eye, and if I do trust him, you wink with your right eye.
I'm gonna forget that.
You're gonna just blink.
Who's gonna start?
You're gonna blink and she's
Just
gonna
give
be
you a
like,
nod.
I don't know what that means.
Just not like not once good, not twice bad.
while blinking.
Cough 3 times in a row and wiggle your ears.
Yes. Alright, either way, as long as you're going, I'm good to go.
All
long
right,
as
so you
you're
go
going,
back
I'll
in
go.
and you sign the contract, and you guys do that. Well, as soon as you can do this, that would be fantastic. So, like I said, the last report was that is where they were at in about a day's travel west. So, if you go, and I plan to stay on town for the next 4 days. So,
Well,
We should leave at once, if that's what our leader would like.
I think as a group we can agree that yes, we should leave at once.
I like it. He's now the leader. We're going.
Like, don't have a leader, because if you keep saying people are leaders, that doesn't really make much
I
sense.
should take the inspiring leader and just give horrible speeches that everyone's like, but they gain HP
Yeah.
for it.
all right. So you
Well,
guys go.
What
I get
if I took
Skittles.
inspiring there? It's like, you may all die, and I couldn't care less. But everyone's like, yeah, that's what we need to hear.
You need a charisma. Oh yeah, I guess you
I have
to
really
forget
high
your
charisma.
That's right.
All of us have
Yeah.
very different
Yeah, you got-
charisma.
yeah.
Mine is very
I
low.
would probably be like, you better do good.
All right, so you guys begin setting off. You get into you get the cart, you get Sprinkle or Skittles, and you set off. You guys travel west, and for roughly, you met him about 10 o'clock in the morning, so you can travel for a full 8 hours and then sunset. Last time you were traveling this way, you had a different friend that you were going with along the road.
oh.
You guys
It's-
automatically assume the worst in
Wow.
me.
Just and you just kind of remember kind of having some
The
fun
good
times,
old days.
joking around and practicing performing performances as you guys were making your way to
You guys don't know any of this.
Yeah, what were you practicing?
So
What performances?
you going back this way, you know you're not going too far, but just going west, just kind of blood boils a little bit.
I thought it came from east.
We're pretty west on the map.
Originally. The questions burning in your mind of
That's not the full map.
yeah.
The
That's the full
Kromstog's the
This
most
is the only
right
one
most.
I have.
Yeah. You guys haven't purchased that one.
We couldn't
I do
afford
have
the
it.
other one.
So
I don't think any of us could afford
you guys continue traveling into the evening. Eventually night falls and sets up. So we'll just go through the watch for the first night, and then we'll pause it for that. 1 second. Let me change the music.
Alright, who's taking first watch? You?
I'll
Yeah.
take it with her.
Creepy.
So
I want
you
this to be
guys
Siri, just he has the voice of an angel.
set up camp. Night begins to set. So who's taking first watch?
Me and Trin.
You and Trin. Okay. Go and make perception checks.
20.
20.
16.
16. During this first watch, the sun begins to slowly set behind as your friends begin falling asleep. You looking off in the distance. You don't see anything. You see a little. As you're looking off in the direction of the Spritewind Forest, you can see the tops of the trees, but they're still probably a good half mile off. You see it within the darkness of the trees. And then you see off in the distance to the north. Again. Closer. Closer. Closer.
Do I have an idea what I'm looking at, or?
Make a Arcana check.
Okay.
Hold on. Make a history check.
History. 14.
14. It seems close. It seems to be ringing a bell, but it's you're kind of stuck. You're not sure. You feel like it's danger though.
Trin, you see that I don't really know how to describe it. It's like that. Do you see that right there?
You don't see anything.
You
but
don't
you
see
keep seeing it
anything.
getting closer. It's little tiny flashes of lightning almost.
This looks
But
super
it's small
familiar,
and
and
low
I don't.
to the
really-
grass.
What do you see?
It's like little flashes of light, and I'm pretty sure I've seen
It's
it
getting
before.
really close.
Can I do history check?
I am going to. I don't have anything to cast. I'm gonna stand up from whatever I'm doing and at least
Okay.
try to
Can I
be.
throw up Shield of Faith? I don't know.
Sure. So you both stand up. You kind of looking around, not seeing anything. All
I'm
right.
gonna wake up or just
So-
kind of.
All right.
Sorry.
I didn't know. I mean, I didn't see it, so I can't even help you.
It's just really.
In a blur
Did
of
we have
movement.
where we were sleeping?
Well,
No, not yet.
I think it just said it.
Does a 19 hit, Trin? Or, yeah,
Oh, just barely.
19? Okay.
Wait, no, not with my Shield of Faith.
Oh, not your Shield of Faith. So,
21.
a blur of speed as you don't even, you just see this shifting blue motion with the green. And you hear 3 and you see 3 slashes across your armor, like scratches of a blade. And then you can make an opportunity attack with disadvantage if you want to try, as whatever this was came up, hit 3 times, and is beginning to move away.
Can I
at
ask
this-
why it's disadvantage?
It's fast.
Oh, okay. Is that why?
Yes.
Well, I was thinking because of my Sentinel thing that I would get it regular, but no. No.
No. So whatever it was, you swing and it goes right over. 19 to hit you.
If he does
12
I'm probably going.
and 22.
Okay. Maybe there's only 2.
14 plus 8 is 21. Take 21 points of damage as 3 slashes as you're sleeping. 3
22. You
slashes.
said 14 plus 8 is 22.
No, 14. Oh, 22. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, just dead.
Okay.
Oh, unconscious.
So you fall. So you just asleep. You're not in death saving throws.
Sorry.
You're unconscious. 19 to hit you.
Yeah.
I
25
think the result
Yeah.
would have been the same.
and 17.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3
Got rid of
hits
my
against you.
spell.
That's
A
10.
delicious retreat.
19. Oh man, I rolled really high for your. Sorry.
Dang those dice.
27 total.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong dice to get it.
So
He didn't
3
roll good against
slashes
St. John,
across you.
Dagger test.
Never.
Yeah, you wake up immediately. Sinjin, sorry, I forgot about you.
How come they don't hit her? They like you.
Thanks.
You were
Maybe they're
big and
from the
scary.
Feywild.
One was a 10, one's a 17, one's a 16.
A 10 does not hit.
Okay, so you take 16 points of damage. You still up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Right, so you eyes flutter open. You can see that you quickly pop up. You two are both up, disoriented. What's going on? I'm gonna go and switch the music real quick.
What is it's 10:26?
I know.
Okay, I didn't.
I think they're long gone. Is my guess. I don't know.
They're probably gone. Unless they're easy. Maybe they're hard to hit but they've got like a little bitty HP.
So the thing that
I was gonna say we had a
sucked the
TPK
soul
at that point.
out of midnight, they have like
They're like nothing, but they're like.
my characters don't do well against.
I'm just turning this on for now. Okay, so you wake up and you're unconscious. You do see blood marks on Fury, and you three are kind of awake, and you look and you just see 4 of these creatures, and all you see is a blur.
I thought you guys were keeping watch.
Electricity. So
Better keeping watch.
go and roll initiative. Real quick.
Do I roll initiative?
Trent, what'd you
You
get?
can. Yeah.
Then I know
14.
if I'm not making death saving throws.
12.
Yeah.
Ashlyn,
I also got 12, so we were.
Fury,
8.
bad guys.
16.
I rerolled 5.
Oh, so you're just after.
Otter Pig's like someone's accent. I don't know who.
Her, I think.
Thanks, Otterpay.
We go before bad guys, right? If it's the same.
Yes. Yep. So
Thanks,
you pop up
Otterpay.
and you just see blurs of movement and just like, and they're already 60 feet away from you, and then they're heading back.
Oh, gosh. I am going to... where are they heading in relation to us? Like the 4?
So if you just put your 4 on here, and they've just moved, like, it's like they came in, hit, dashed away, and now they're swarming again. So it's just like boom, 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 boom.
If possible, I want to step in front of her and ready a thunder wave so that when I think I can get 2 of them, because I assume they're coming at 4 angles.
Okay.
When I assume I can get 2, I want to blast it out at them.
Okay. Alrighty. So
I
that,
think Thunderwave
The
is
2 that would come
a
towards
circle
us.
around me. I need to remember that.
yeah, it's just a cube going out. Okay. So
So it's
you're holding that
Daddy's
action.
Next,
Okay.
So.
They
Sounds weird. A cube.
There's 2 coming towards you. They see you making a movement, and they dart off to the sides, run off to the side to not activate. Like whatever you were doing, they're able to see almost in slow motion whatever it is that you're trying to do. They loop around,
These things are OP.
one hitting you from the back. And the other one, so this one, first one is going to be 17 to hit.
Yeah.
So you go unconscious. This next one hits. It's going to be 22 to hit you. Okay. So that will be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Let's make his second attack. Second attack misses. Third attack does hit. 8 points of damage. He's still up? Wow. So you fall to one knee as you take that. The other 2,
This sucks.
the other 2 are both coming at you.
Underestimated.
Uh,
Or understated.
that's going to be 17 misses. That one is going to be
Still
a
on, guys. TPK.
25,
Sorry.
17. No, a high armor class, man. Okay, that one does hit.
For
Natural
21.
20. Because they're both making three attacks against you.
Sure. King, king, king. Ow.
Yeah. So the first one is 8.
Except that it's a natural 20.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
only
owl?
hit with 3 though.
Well, then just like it.
So
Ow.
3, 8.
3 instead of what?
No.
12?
We're at 9.
3 instead of 6.
26, yes.
Okay, so that was 8, 10, 17, 22 points of damage.
My next character, I'm making one of these guys.
I assume that's what they are.
What?
I assume they're quick soldiers. We talk in a brief
So
campaign or something.
these three, they dart away again, and then they all coalesce in front of Ash. Let me change the music real quick.
They're your friends killing us. Fantastic.
Can I see that? Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
So I can see them.
1 second. Okay. So, in this blur of movement, and you watch as they all stop for a brief moment in front of Ash. And you can now see them. These blue creatures.
Quickly.
The ones on the left?
These right here.
They were
These-
both blue.
These blue creatures with wearing green clothing stop in front of you. You've seen these before. They're from the Fae.
So I can do
They
something.
serve what? What were you gonna say?
Nope.
It's her turn now, so she knows she can do something.
Oh, so you're gonna try to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Channel Divinity of your enemy.
Okay, what's that do?
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer. Choose one creature within 60 feet, so I can pick one of them. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw unless it's immune to being frightened.
Okay.
Fiends and undead have disadvantage. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute, or until it takes damage, and while it's frightened, the creature's speed is 0.
Okay. Wisdom save against yours.
13.
13. So one of them on the left, you just see it as it's just looking at you, terrified.
So now its speed is 0.
Its speed is 0. The one in the front, it's just a touch larger than the others. It looks at you, Ash, and says, sorry.
Is this in common?
Yeah.
Just enough I can understand.
Hold on.
As I'm sitting like,
No, it's not.
great.
You speak Sylvan, correct? Okay. So this is in Sylvan. The queen is displeased.
Well, she's always a little displeased. So what is she displeased about this time?
That you fell into the trap. That you fell into the game between two of the arch-fae of the Feywild. That you fell into the little game that they've been playing for thousands of years.
What game?
Whatever game it is, it doesn't matter.
know what
You
game
fell
I'm
into the game,
playing.
but
I don't know what I fell into.
the one between Aradram and Silic Extorian.
I mean,
Those
whatever
two.
game I'm playing, she started it, so...
It's not a game with the queen. It's these two. The reason you're here. The reason you're trapped
The
here.
reason I'm here is because of her.
Because you
not
got
be-
trapped. You didn't get trapped because of the queen. You were trapped because you fell for the guise of the stupid satyr.
The satyr is trying to help me.
No.
So what is she doing to help me?
Well,
Is my father still with her?
yes.
So is she
Yes.
helping him?
We'll get.
That's why I just put it out there.
Okay. What do you mean helping?
Is he still
Your
there?
father serves the court.
Well, he doesn't want to.
Yes, that is what we are here for. As annoyed as the queen may be that you are stuck here, there is opportunity for the acquiring of certain things not in her reach.
You're being very vague. You have to be a little bit more specific with me.
Quiet. While you hold a special place in her heart, we still serve her and we are above you. You must find 3 items. And in doing so, the Queen has agreed to release your family from the service. And to send them back to here
Why is she only doing
In
this
addition to
now?
this, you will agree to serve in her court.
Why is she doing this now?
You're here.
She didn't offer this before.
What do you mean? You weren't here before.
No, obviously I wanted to be somewhere else before, but she only offers it now.
Yes, because you're here.
It just seems convenient to me.
Yes, it is convenient for her. She's the one in charge.
Fine, what am I supposed to get for her?
So you agree to the terms.
No, I'm just asking what I'm supposed to get for her. I will consider it.
Well, I'm sure that if you decide to not return these items, that arrangements can be made with your father and the rest of the Tiernanok.
What sort of arrangement?
Oh, I'm assuming not pleasant ones.
Fine, what does she want?
So you agree?
Is there something I'm supposed to sign or agree to?
No, just your word.
You know, why don't I talk to her about this instead of you?
She's not here. She sent us.
If I'm supposed to make an agreement with her, I feel like I should talk to her.
You don't need to speak with her. We are her mouthpiece.
Fine, then tell me what she wants.
So you agree?
What happens if I fail?
I just told you. Things might become extremely uncomfortable
Again, you're
for the
being
entire...
very vague. Uncomfortable can mean
Tiernanok.
many things. Like, maybe they only sleep on the floor and no longer in their beds. Like, I don't know what you mean.
That and more unpleasant things that I'm sure you were privy to within her court.
Fine, I agree.
Good. The heart of the oasis.
Of course. Got one of those in my bag.
What is that?
You'll figure it out. The Dark Dwarf's hammer. And the Serpent's eye.
Can't you not give anything that's very specific? Do they always have to be confusing? What was the last one again I was talking?
The Serpent's eye.
Does she have like a timeline?
We will let her know that you have agreed. There's one still stuck though. And you see them run away for a brief moment, and then eventually he takes off. And they go away.
I just, during that 1 and 2, cure wounds on her.
Okay. So you do that. You can see that he is currently unconscious, but he's not.
And covered in blood.
Just let him sleep it off. He's fine.
You have 7
Okay.
HP.
I'll do lay on hands then.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
So
let's see.
Oh, yeah.
you come back.
10 HP.
That's up to 15 now. Just so you know, because it's 5 times your level.
I don't know, maybe a cleric.
What the heck was that? I thought we went over this on the last mission. People trying to kill people. We needed to know about this. Why does this keep happening with you?
What
I
were
don't
those
know,
things?
That's just really weird. Look, it doesn't really like.
Is this the second time we were attacked by people you
I
know?
think she pissed off a lot of people in life. This girl of yours is a liability.
Yeah, I'm starting to question her innocence.
I want the...
Oh,
You have no idea what anything that happened, other than you were
I-
asleep,
Look,
and then you woke up.
I know they were directing their comments at her, though.
What did they want?
was she out all the time?
I wasn't out.
they were speaking
No.
Sylvan.
Just furious.
Yeah, we just didn't understand it, but obviously there was some sort
They
of
did.
conversation
Those
happening.
two were awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were unconscious and you were unconscious,
Yeah.
but those two, and they both now see them questioning you what happened and what's going on.
It's sort of a long story.
I feel we have time for this.
Oh, you want me to talk to you?
I'm covered in blood.
You haven't spoken to me more than a few words since I've met you. I don't know if I owe you many stories.
You nearly got me killed.
No, you followed us and you nearly died. That's different.
Is this a story that can wait till morning? I mean,
Yeah, if you want
I feel
to
great
sleep.
and all, but
Sleeping is perfect right now.
I'm just covered in blood. Just bleeding.
Do you think you can
Maybe we should eat those crumb cakes.
survive on your own?
Yeah, you guys bought them for a
Or
reason.
do you need us more than we
I
need
don't want to eat
you?
it as a statement, though.
I don't know what you need.
Well, you eat mine.
I don't.
Alright, I'll eat yours.
I'm asking
Okay,
what
so
you
24 plus 1.
I've been on my own already.
3, so 4.
So you're
Alright.
fine on your own.
Without you?
I
Without
could also
all
heal
of
you
us.
more, but
I should have been paying attention, but I asked what they wanted. Did you already get that out of her?
She's
I'm
just
trying
said
to
it's a
kick her out of the
complicated
group.
story. I was dying, and I
We're
feel
sharing
slightly
crumb
better.
cakes.
We're sharing a crumb cake.
So
Not
is
really
nobody
sure.
sleeping?
Not at the
Wait.
moment.
Okay.
Should we do this story next time?
Yeah, I just didn't know if you guys wanted to finish it.
I mean, I'm fine, but
I was just going to get through this evening, and then we'll pick up.
Do you want to tell us the story tonight or in the morning when we're not all losing blood?
are you still with
Will
me?
we even be able
I
to
feel
wake
great,
up in
but
the morning?
you know, other people might.
I mean, I would rather not tell the story, but if you want me to, I can talk.
I'd like to know, since we were completely ambushed, if we should be expecting more.
Can someone heal the bleeding gnome?
I'm fine.
He's fine.
I can cast
I
a
can
bomb
cure
of the summer
myself.
court on you. We'll give you like a band-aid. Okay.
I just hope we're sleeping.
I mean, I can't tell you like everything, but basically they're from my home. And my family is stuck there, and I'm here trying to help them. But I can't tell you how.
And why did they try to kill us?
Well, those are different people. Those serve the queen from where I'm from. And
Will they come back again?
probably.
Awesome. So we need to watch out for things we can't see because they're too fast.
Then why do we keep her with us?
Why do we keep you with us?
Hey, in his
I'm
defense, he
fabricating
may be
people
moody,
that are
but he
trying
hasn't.
to kill us.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten us. Attack.
Who
I
are
don't-
you?
What?
Who are you? I mean, why am I going to just...
Did you forget that as well?
No, I know your name, Fury. I just don't know who you are.
That's not needed. I'm not getting us killed.
Nobody's dead. Look, it is not something I can control. I'm here trying to help my family, and I am not supposed to be here. But if I do what I was told to do tonight, you should be fine.
Care
What
to
the
elaborate
shit-
on that? I mean, I don't speak.
if we go to
Fairy
sleep,
creature.
will we get attacked
I
again?
feel we need to
No.
know what you're supposed to be doing so we can
Fine.
all make sure.
I don't know what it means. Maybe you will know. I am supposed to find the heart of the oasis. The dark dwarf something I've been trying
Hammer.
to... The dark dwarf's hammer. And the serpent's eye. That means anything to any of you. I'd really appreciate it. But if we can do something faster, if any of you know a garden, I would really appreciate that as well.
A garden?
Garden. Garden. That was what I was looking for first before they found me. And I think if we find that first, that might help us more because this queen is not somebody you want to help.
Would it be worth me doing a history or arcana check on
any of those three items.
Yeah, do any of that ring a bell to any of us? Should we make a check? Or is it going to be no
Just
matter what?
yeah, just not even worth it.
I would say, you two can make a history check.
And it's, I assume, related to magical?
This one is, yes.
One time to choose history as
17.
proficiency.
You are
3.
young, unfortunately.
Hmm?
You are young.
I am
3.
3.
Rolled. Not 20.
You have only heard of one oasis in your lifetime, and it has only been a rumor. It has only been a myth. Something that you've always heard travelers in the Errant Wastes talking about. People that have gone out and come back
I know where this is said to be.
in the Errant Wastes.
How do you spell that?
Erant.
Oh, yeah, up there.
Yep. The only reason you guys were able to is this is the Errant Wastes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the
What
desert.
paper is that? Because I love it.
That's cool.
That's my big map.
Look, I
You guys haven't
think
bought one yet.
Well,
if
what
we're
kind
going to
of
be
paper
on
is
this
that?
mission, because we all contractually agreed to this mission, we should probably take a list of how many people are going to try to kill us that aren't hellhounds. So, fairy creatures, dwarf people, how many other people are coming to kill us?
I mean, there should only be the fairy queen for me and all of her kingdom.
So we fight a king. Oh, good. Fight fairy
I'm
kingdom.
not saying they want to kill me, they just don't want me to be.
Obviously, they just want to kill us. They didn't hurt you.
You're not dead. They didn't kill you.
Based on what you guys just saw, too,
They weren't doing lethal damage.
they were trying to get it to just be her for the conversation. If that meant knocking you out, or
If
they could have easily killed you.
if we at least make them think I am doing what they want, it should be fine. That is all they're interested in.
Okay.
All right. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. All right. Thank you guys very much for joining us. If you did you already close it or no? Okay. Thank you guys very much. We'll pick up there next time. See ya.